Hi everyone, Jenny from A Hero's Home here, ready to bring you another recipe for your family to enjoy and for you to be able to stretch your military money even further without sacrificing the ingredients or the nutrition for your family. Today we're going to be making an apple butter pork loin roast, and this is a great recipe to make on maybe a Sunday afternoon to be ready for the evening, because it does take about 3 hours to bake in the oven, nice and slow on 350 so that it comes out nice and tender. At our commissary, a lot of times we get the paper, we cut the coupons, or we stop at the entrance to the commissary, pull those little inserts that they have for us and clip the coupons there. But sometimes they have these tear-off coupons, and I found these in the meat section, which if you have been saving coupons for any length of time, you know that meat coupons are not very frequently offered. So this is for the Always Pork Loin roast, and it's $2 off any purchase of 1 pork loin. So they have the regular pork loin that's not seasoned at all, but then they offer, I just pulled this one out of the freezer because I got a couple. This one is mesquite. So I might put this in the crock pot, and all I'll put in there is maybe half a cup of water, and let this cook on slow all day. You could even shred it up and serve it on some deli flats or something. Nice weekday quick meal, no fuss. Usually they're, I think, around $5.99 for one of the pork loins. With the coupon, that's going to bring it down to $4. So great deal on meat right now, so I wanted to bring you a recipe for that. This coupon, if you can happen to find it at your commissary, does not expire until April 29th. So check your meat section and look for these. Okay, so we're going to take our regular, they call it original pork loin, and all you do is there's 2 little flaps here, and you just tear it open. Really simple. This is a very simple recipe, although it takes several hours to cook. The complexity of it is not bad at all. Okay, if you can get the package open, of course. All right. Anyway, I would do this over the sink, but for your benefit, I'm going to try to do it right here without getting juice everywhere. Okay, so I got pork loin in the roaster here, and the first thing that you want to add is 2 cups of apple juice. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour that right over my pork loin. And add on top of that some seasoning salt to whatever amount that you like. I'm just going to flip that over real quick and get the other side. So once you have your seasoning salt, like I used the Lowry's, and your apple juice on your pork loin, all you're going to do is cover it with tin foil. Now this tin foil, this is 100% recycled aluminum tin foil, and this little box here reminds me to tell you, hold on, not on the microphone, when new products come out in any distributor's line, whether it be a new cracker or a new type of foil, they'll usually offer a high dollar coupon, and those are the good times. They want you to try the product, obviously. Those are the good times where you can grab several of those and stock up. This had a high dollar coupon for, I think, $1 off of this specific type of aluminum foil. I think I walked out of the store with it for, I'll have to check for you, I think it was anywhere between 10 and 50 cents. But for a roll of, let's see what it says here, 50 square feet, that's not bad. So you realize when they have new products come out, those are a good time to really cash in on some good benefits, because they offer high dollar coupons on those. Okay, so I've covered it with some foil, and I'm going to stick it in the oven, and then I'll be right back to show you how to make the apple butter topping for it. Okay, next we've got our pork loin in the oven, and now we're going to make the apple butter sauce that's going to go over the top of it after it cooks for 1 hour. We're going to pull it out of the oven, uncover the foil, spread the apple butter mixture on top, cover it back up with foil, and cook it for an additional 2 hours. Okay, so the first thing we want to add is 2 tablespoons of water. I went ahead and did that before I started filming, just so that I wouldn't have to go over to the sink and come back. So in my bowl here I have 2 tablespoons of water. The next thing we're going to add is it was half a cup of apple butter. Now I'm going to do some research before I publish this video for you, so look for messages at the bottom of the screen here on what you can purchase apple butter for in the commissary. We received ours as a gift in the fall from my mother-in-law, who purchased it at a apple orchard that we went and visited. It's kind of neat because we were able to see the process of making apple cider, and they actually make the apple butter from the apple pumice that is left over after extracting the juice. So it was a very interesting process to see, and then we got a pretty neat gift in the process. So I'm going to use that today to make our spread over the top of our pork loin. A quarter of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Mine is a cinnamon spice blend, so it also has, I'm going to look over here, nutmeg, allspice, ground orange, cloves, and ginger in there, and I thought that would add a nice flavor. You don't have to have that, it just calls for cinnamon, but in my house I thought I had it, I might as well use it. A quarter of a cup of brown sugar, and we're just going to mix that together. And again, this mixture, this apple butter mixture, is going to go over the top of your pork loin after 1 hour of baking. Put it back in the oven, covered up for another 2 hours after that. Nice Sunday treat for your family. Okay, the recipe also does call for ground clove. I have clove already in my cinnamon, so what I decided to do is take whole cloves, and when I bring it out at that hour mark, I'm going to push some of those into the pork loin and then spread my apple butter mixture. So whichever one you would prefer, either one would be fine to get that clove flavor in there. As usual, I will post a picture for you to see. We are serving it this evening with some stuffing. During the holidays, I was able to get buy some sort of product, get a stuffing free. So the stuffing in my meal is not going to cost anything additional to serve to my family, which is always a bonus since we're using some specialty things like the apple butter today. So to keep that cost under control, we're going to go ahead and use the free stovetop stuffing for dinner. I hope you enjoy this. I hope it is a fabulous meal for your family to gather around the table and have some good conversation and just enjoy each other's company. We always can be contacted at www.aheroeshome.com. Look at the bottom of the screen for that address with any questions for the recipe and any comments you might have as well. Bless our troops. We feel privileged to stand among you, and we hope that you have a fabulous evening. Bye, everybody.